So, very good morning, dear students. So, welcome back to this series on human resource analytics, the second part of the series. And we're going to take one more very important topic in Unit 3, which is actually the organization wide alignment audit, which is the Unit 3. And the topic is attrition and employee retention analytics, so which is actually the part 2 here. And the previous class, we discussed more about attrition. Now we're going to see about employee retention analytics. So let us quickly see what is, let us discuss quickly on this. And now this is actually your retention. Retention is a concept where employees are encouraged to remain uh, within the organization for some long period of time, where the people are increased. That is the key thing. Okay. And retention is very, very important because losing high performers will definitely going to create multiple impacts. So it not only like high replacement cost, and you're going to lose customers, and the training, the building a very high performance is actually not a very easy job. It's not a very easy task. It takes a lot of time. It takes a lot of effort, and it takes a lot of investment. So that is all. Retention is very important for an organization, and it is actually the way high up in terms of priority. And it also leads to low level of customer satisfaction because every organization, the top performers especially, they are actually creating a very good perception about the organization. And so that is why this employee retention is actually low. Employee retention is also going to affect your customer satisfaction, and in fact is going to affect your customer loyalty also, which is going to directly impact your revenues. So this is such a very impactful scenario. And what are the reasons for employee retention is, these are some of the reasons that if the organization acts as a source of pride and affiliation, this is very important. If you really have a source of pride, and if you are affiliated, you are aligned with the organization, and when they respect the supervisors, and if they're fairly compensated, that is also very important. And when they perceive the work as very meaningful, so that is also will some of the reasons for employee retention. So there are a lot of other reasons, but these are some of the very critical reasons where actually employee get retained. And what are the importance of employee retention is, what are the benefits? There are two areas where are the immediate benefits, and second is the long-term outcomes. One is actually a positive job attitude and attitudes and collaborative work environment. And today collaboration is a very key aspect, where today we have to work in across various job functions, across various domains, across various divisions, across various locations. And increased human capital is also very the important benefit of the employee retention and employee activation. So employees are very start performing very fast. That is called employee activation. And long-term outcomes is actually the increased profitability, because the more high performers who are very long in the organizations definitely is going to increase the profitability, and also the bottom line. And also it definitely is going to lead you to very improved innovation and better client services. Innovation is definitely going to see a big boost when you have a very stable workforce, which is there with a very long time. And also definitely the more the employee stays and is very happy, then its performance is also going to improve a lot. So these are some of the long term outcomes. And what are some of the effective employee retention strategies is, very important. You got to redeploy employees actually based on their priorities, based on the discussions, based on the needs, based on the understanding. And effective communication is very important. Now, the major issues with respect to any organizations is actually the root causes. This effective communication is not there. So a lot of distrust issues, a lot of ego issues, all actually give the source of this is the effective communication. And the respectful treatment is also very important. You also have to give a lot of respect for the employees. That is very critical. So respectful treatment is also very important. And trust, hope, and worth is also very critical for employee retention. And the need to feel competent. So your supervisor has to make sure that an employee really feels, maybe is very competent, but the need to feel competent is also created by the organization's environment. So these are also very important. And Career advisory to the employees is also very important. A lot of organizations actually don't wait for the people to come back and discuss about the career. They actually have a system in place where people actually are really spoken to at regular intervals, and career advisory is given to these employees. So this is also one of these things. And predictive analytics plays a very, very important role in employee retention. And this is actually the some of the statistics for a particular thing. So where it gives actually the various reasons where the employee actually are retained because of the various things. For example, commuting distance is also a factor where some 9% of the employees are getting retained in this particular sample of data. And commuting time. So a lot of factors really play a role. And also the salary increases, the number of times the organization has increased the salary in the last 5 6 months, that is also playing a very, very important role with respect to an organization. And these are some of the things. And employee retention, some of the strategies are identify the critical talent, identify individual motivation and the risk, suggest appropriate solutions, follow through with action, and evaluate the strategy and learn. And what is the impact is reduced organization turnover, increased employee engagement in the own development, and talent development institution is happening. So this is a very brief about the employee retention strategy. So thank you for very patient listening. Look forward to the next session. Thank you very much.